Today, the moon is transiting through late degrees of Virgo, and it will ingress into Libra at some point later today. But this Virgo moon is creating a grand trine, speaking with Pluto at 29 critical degrees of Capricorn and Uranus at 27 degrees of Taurus. This Uranus is still a strong force because it recently stationed to go retrograde, and Pluto is still also in retrograde. And this moon, right after this Virgo new moon that happened on the 2nd, still traveling through this Virgo, the last few degrees of Virgo, and in trying to sort out some things. Earth element trine is about sorting out, about finding kind of clarity on where we are heading next. And today, as the moon ingresses into Libra later on, there are Venus and Black Moon Lilith and South Node all in conjunction at 7 degrees of Libra. There is some karmic themes playing out now in relation to Venus. Venus is the planet of relationships and values and love and connections, but how we relate, right? How we relate to certain relationship, how we are relating to our own selves. And they are in Libra. Libra is the scale of balance. Are we feeling this good sense of balance between what we give and what we receive? Because the South Node triple conjunction with Venus and Black Moon Lilith opposing the North Node. South Node and North Node always oppose from each other, but in between there are Ceres. Ceres is at 7 degrees of Cancer now. Ceres is the asteroid that represents, and that's the symbol of self-care and self-nourishment, self-love, right? How we nourish ourselves and others. But Ceres playing a role between this South Node and North Node, all at 7 degrees. 7 is a number of Neptune, very mystic, magical number of fate. I think there is a theme of certain relationship that we are choosing to let go of because it is not giving us full nourishment and nurturing sense, right? Or certain things that we do to ourselves that is not really aligning with our self-worth. We are being encouraged to let go. Now, the Mars is also ingressing into Cancer today. And at this point, I think that ingress happens around 3 p.m. in Eastern New York time. But now Mars is at 29 degrees of Gemini, speaking with that 29 degrees of Pluto in conjunction, 150 degrees apart. They are speaking to each other. This Mars ingressing into Cancer, this is the energy of it kind of goes well with this Temperance card, because Temperance energy is all about finding this mixed energy of opposing forces. It's the fire and water mixing together to create magic, some kind of awareness that we find by integrating opposing forces that we have within. So Mars in Cancer is like that, right? Mars does not necessarily like or it's in a fall position. It is said, right? Mars likes to cut and Mars likes to fight the battle. It's the warrior archetype, right? It wants to go out and find battles to win and to gain this kind of self-confidence and the victorious energy, right? Overcoming problems and kind of innovating into the future. Like Mars wants to go forward, and it's the fire energy. But in a house, in a sign of Cancer, Cancer is water, Cancer is the past, Cancer is the memories, and Cancer is home bodies. And sometimes Mars and Cancer element can kind of create this inner conflict of the inner battle, and it can make us extra emotional because the Cancer is ruled by the moon, and Mars can be kind of overwhelmed by the depths of emotions, and there is this interconflict that can create. But at the same time, this energy can be tamed and integrated, because integration of opposing forces belong to that realm of magic and spirit, right? The water and fire do not really mix well on this physical realm, but that kind of integration happens on the spirit realm and intangible realm, metaphorically speaking. And as we are receiving the energy of this Temperance card, Trump's card, right? In some old deck, it's called the Alchemist card. We are being asked to kind of find this sense of balance, right? The South Node and North Node, the Venus with Lilith and the South Node. We are finding our own selves within this tug and war, and within the battle, and within this kind of resistance. But at the same time, our practice is to go beyond that conflict by us choosing to detach, and by us choosing to let go of the resistance, rather than the resistance within us, even though the situations outside us may not change at this point right away. There are so many things that we cannot really help to change, right? And certain things can make us feel helpless and hopeless, but no, that's not the energy we are tapping into. This is the energy, the Knight of Sword. We want to kind of overcome those kind of battles inside by choosing the focus point of our mind. And every time that the focus point within us is all about advancement and evolution and moving forward, and be driven by excitement, right? Enthusiasm for the future ahead, even though that future may not be clear and we may feel frustrated. We get frustrated when things are not clear, or when we don't know how things play out. But this is the moment that we are choosing to let go of those resistance, let go of those fears, let go of those memories that played some roles, memories of the past that played some roles in our lives. We are choosing to let go so much from that mental realm, and so that we can come back to our own true strength, the Emperor, the Mars, our like this root essence of fire, right? The fire is burning within us to keep us alive in the moment of now, and we are invited to embrace that over anything else, over that thinking mind of the past, over that thinking mind contemplating to figure out how to move on, over whatever that those feelings and thoughts can come up within us. We are going beyond all that to find this sense of integration, to find this sense of wholeness, of magic within us, and claim our power back as the emperor. We are the creators of our own reality, and we are here to create the best life ever. Epic, the most epic. We are here to live the most epic life stories ever. Period. No doubt. That is all set. And if we set it without holding no doubt about it, it will happen no matter what, right? And even through all the craziness, the back of the deck is Two of Swords. Even through all the craziness, we cannot lose that faith, like faith, right? Faith and trust in us, in the cosmos, in the magic of life. And Two of Swords always reminds us to that every moment is a choice, every thought is a choice, every feeling is a choice. We are choosing to think. We are choosing to think certain things, feel certain things. Every moment is a choice, and the choice is right, the choice is on us. And today is the day. There are a lot of shifts happening, right? Moon leaving that sign that happened with this, the new moon that had passed. This new moon energy is still present with us, and we want to use this grand trine energy of the earth element to find some kind of a solid power within us, so we can start to move into this Libra archetype, so we are more clear of what is the galactic center point, the center, inner center point of peace and harmony. And we can choose to let go of certain things that takes our power away. We can let go of we can let go and not think about certain thoughts if they pull us down or take us into the dark, heavier places. It's always a choice. May we choose to look up and look around to find the beauty everywhere and embrace life today. Yes. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day. Peace.